What's up, YouTube? It's Rock Cran, your homeless YouTuber, back at you again. This one is going to be like my Game of Thrones, just how much I hate it, and how much I've hated it, like, forever video. I mean, I think since they cut off Ned's head and, you know, they had murdered Robert Baratheon, I was out. I was just out. I'm like, you know what? Well, I got books 1, 2, and 3 for $3 combined at a used bookstore, so wasn't all that like upset about my purchase. But you know, you have book 1, and all these negative things happen. There's no clear-cut protagonist in the series. But you think, you know, Eddard Stark, he's a good dude, and his kids all seem like good people, and, you know, they understand things the way they are, and they, you know, they live in a harsh reality up there in the north. But they come down to the south, and Sansa wants to be a princess, Arya wants to be a knight or something. I don't know. She wants to do something other than be a girl, which is cool. I mean, I like her. She's a fun character. Sorio Forel, or whatever his name is, the guy that taught her to be a water dancer. That dude was super cool. But, you know, those in power are awful. They're the worst fucking people in the series. And yet, that's who the series is all about. It's all about these awful fucking people. Every one of them fucking sucks from the top down. I mean, once you get down into the land where money rules everything, when you're up in the north, you can't. I mean, you can be an awful person, but you got to understand, you got to get the crops in before winter sets, you know, because you're not going to have any food to eat, and everyone's going to die, you know. So you have to at least understand that part of it, you know, and you have to fulfill your duties as a lord or lady, as awful as it is, you know. But you go down south, where money rules everything, and power is everything. And, yeah, all those people, every one of them is a fucking piece of shit. And this is who you're supposed to, like, you know, you got Ed, or Ned, or I don't know what you call him, but he gets into that awful place with these awful people, and you can only hope, well, maybe he'll change a mind here or there, but no. They just sacrifice him. They just kill him right away. And yeah, you're supposed to think that's cool, right? Oh wow, look, anyone can die in this series. Anyone can die. And you read book 2 and it kind of like spins wheels as things are going, you know. I don't know when Tywin Lannister eats it. It's probably in book 3. Because a lot of stuff happens in book 3, including the, you know, the death of every altruistic character. All of them die in one amazing scene. Horrific and amazing. But that's, you know, Martin, shock value. Let's do this. I mean, when Joffrey bites it, that was awesome, because I hate that kid. But I hate his mom, and I hate his dad. Dad kind of turned around by the end of book 3 or book 4. I don't know, I kind of like him. But what can he do? He's just a guy with a sword and a missing hand. You know? He's not that good anymore. And he can't do it. So one of the awful people becomes a good person. But it's too late. It doesn't matter. And, you know, after book 3, Martin, who fucked it all up by killing everybody, he knew he did. Take, you know, 3 years for A Feast for Crows to come out, and in the back he says, dude, I wrote 2 books. So the next one's coming in a couple years, you know, as I edit it. 6 fucking years until that book came out. You think about that. And nothing happened in that one either. Spinning fucking wheels. Nothing's happening because he can't find anyone to write about that anyone cares about. No, fuck you, George R.R. Martin. You suck. You had a good thing and you let it die. You made it die. With Robb Stark and his mom and all those people there. everything that was good about your series died all in one spot, and that's on you because you wrote it. Because you're a piece of shit. And you thought all the shock value was going to get you somewhere. But guess what? You spin wheels for 10 years. You haven't even... What was the last time? Well, it was 2011, 2012? When the last book came out. And at the end of that, you killed Jon Snow. Like the only other person anyone on Earth might care about in your series. You kill him off. I know Melisandre is right around the corner, but that book hasn't been written yet. Or if it has, it hasn't come out yet. You let the series do the heavy lifting for you. Maybe you're going to take all your ideas from them so you can finish your fucking stupid series. And you know what? I'd be super stoked if Cersei ends up on the Iron Throne. At the end of everything, Daenerys and Jon are dead. All the dragons are dead. Everyone on Earth, or whatever that planet's called, Westeros is the continent, but everyone there is dead too. And they were supposed to be, because winter was coming. And the last time winter came, it was really, really fucking bad. But this time, what did we get? In the show, Arya Stark kills the Night King. No big deal. No big deal at all. And at least, I think, one of the Night's Watch, or Jon, should have got the kill shot. I don't know. I'm not really upset about it, because Arya's, like, turned herself into a badass little assassin chick. She's, you know, really cool like that. So, whatever. But she's supposed to kill Cersei. She's on the list. Cersei Lannister is on the list. And she's killed everyone on the list so far. There's one name left. But if Cersei ends up on the throne at the end, awesome. Just totally awesome. Because that will absolutely subvert everyone's expectations. Because everyone hates Cersei, and we should. She sucks. Just like everyone from the South. Well, at least everyone in power in the South. I did like that dude with the spear. He was pretty cool until the mountain crushed his skull. But, that's what happens when you take a victory lap when your opponent isn't dead. I mean, that's what happens. And that was awesome on the show, and it was awesome in the book. It's sad, because he really liked that character. I mean, he's, a bit of a weirdo and a drunk, but he's awesome with a spear, and he's light on his feet, and he's an awesome, just killing machine. You think he come up against the mountain and he got his ass killed, just like you would expect. But yeah, can't even remember that character's name because he was only in like 2 chapters of one book. Because he's here, show you how cool he is. He gets to fight the mountain, and he beats the mountain. He beat the mountain. But the mountain killed him anyways. Because he had to take his victory lap. And let's see, what happened in book 4? Feast for Crows. Nothing? Nothing happened? Is that the one where Cersei gets cast down at the beginning? And taken to the church, and they shave her head, and they make her live in the church, and they tell her she's got to confess her sins before they let her go, but by the end of the book, they let her go anyways. So nothing fucking happened. Urgh. Cersei loses power and goes right back to it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good writing there, George Martin. That's fucking awesome. She could have stayed out of power for at least a little while, but no, that's not your style. Not your style at all. So, I do believe she's going to end up on the Iron Throne, but everyone around her is going to be dead. Everyone. Her whole family, including her brother, who's all that's left. Her sons, if she has any left. Everyone. Everyone's dead. Qyburn is going to die. The Mountain, his resurrected zombie, is going to meet his bitter end, but he's going to kill the Hound, because the Hound can't fight the Mountain, even though that would be awesome if the Hound beat the Mountain, but it's not going to happen. And I'm sure, Brienne of Tarth is going to be there helping him. And she's going to die too, because everything that's good about the show has to die. And everything that's bad has to be the victor, because it's shocking. It's shocking that terrible people win. And it's an allegory for the real world, I know that. But it's a fantasy, Fantasy, The good guys are supposed to win every once in a while. That's all I know. Anyways, that's all I got. I think Game of Thrones is a piece of shit, and it has been since book 1. Your mileage may vary. If you disagree, leave a comment. Please. And like and subscribe. Laters.